Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hoop Money here with another video for you guys today. We are talking about MRIN, Marin software, whatever you guys want to call it. We've covered this stock a few times in the past. This stock was running like absolute crazy. Just a few months ago, I believe it was in June, we were covering this stock almost every single day because it was just completely surprising me. I thought that the first day it was up 100%, that it would stop. Then the next day it would be up 70%. Then the next day it would be up another 100%. And I believe this thing ran all the way to $30 per share. And I truly thought it was a top at $14 per share. So right off the bat, this stock can surprise you with how much it can run. It has an extremely low float. It has tons of momentum behind it. There's just tons to talk about when it comes to this stock, and we're going to be going over each and every aspect of it, including the short interest data, including the call option flow, some of the highest open interest call options. We'll even do some technical analysis, and we'll talk about some sympathy plays, some other stocks that could benefit from MRIN software going up. So if that's something you guys enjoy, feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. Also, if you're new here, check out the links below to sign up for Public. Public is a stock brokerage on your iPhone, just like Robinhood, but it's way better than Robinhood, and they're giving up to $70 in free stock as long as you deposit $1 on their platform. So definitely check that out in that pinned comment down below. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Shares of Marin software spiked higher following an announcement from management that the company entered into a revenue share agreement with Google to develop an enterprise tech platform and software products. The revenue share agreement will take effect after September 30th, 2021, following the scheduled termination of the existing agreement between Marin and Google from December 2018. Marin software provides a cloud-based advertising management solution for search, display, social, and mobile advertising channels to improve financial performance, realize efficiencies, as well as improve business decisions. The company's enterprise marketing software platform is offered as an integrated SaaS solution for advertisers and agencies. So Jim Cramer actually tweeted about this an hour ago, and if you guys have not followed me on Twitter, you can see my handle down here. It is the same thing as my YouTube, but with a YT, a YouTube at the end. So definitely check out my Twitter. I've been tweeting there more often, and I genuinely love just tweeting stuff that is on my mind. So follow me on Twitter. Anyways, Jim Cramer said, "Today's ape pump and dump scheme is Marin software. Now that they're dwindling in number, Planet of the Broke Apes, I'm going to call out the pump and dumps like this one, which is a pathetic outfit with declining revenues." So Jim Cramer is basically just mocking retail traders, calling us all broke apes, and saying that this is a pump and dump scheme and that this stock is going to come crashing down to the ground. And while he is definitely wrong about underestimating the power that the apes possess, he is somewhat correct about this being a momentum stock. I'm not going to say pump and dump scheme, although it does pump, it does dump. Marin software tends to do that when it does rally. We'll go over the chart in just a minute. But yeah, I looked over the short interest data real briefly. If we get anything out of MRIN or Marin software, it is likely to be a gamma squeeze / momentum push. So plan your trades accordingly. Anyways, we're taking a look at the hourly candlesticks. You can see that this stock pumped up the first hour of after hours, and then it traded slightly higher throughout the rest of after hours, and now is selling off in pre-market with the most volume that we've seen. Could this be short sellers? Yes. Could this be retail traders just trading it? Also, yes. We'll take a look at the minute candlesticks just to get a better idea, and it's bouncing off that 200-minute moving average just a bit. And you can also see that the next daily candle has not yet developed. The next candle will be going up to this mark right here at $10 per share, which is definitely a significant pump into the stock, and I'm excited to see where the volume lies compared to the other time that this thing pumps. So basically, MRIN software, it is a momentum stock. It is somewhat of a pump and dump. So if we do see a jump all the way up to $30 a share again, I don't know if it's going to make it all the way up there. I can't predict the future, but you guys can see that it does sell off quite a bit from $27 per share down to $4.84 per share. So obviously you need to know the risks involved in jumping into this stock. However, at the same time, almost every single day when this thing was pumping was almost a green day. So it could have a 100% day, followed by another 100% day, followed by another 100% day, followed by a little bit of a sell-off, and then it goes into another 100% day, then it gaps up, then it gaps up again. So I personally am not going to be surprised if the momentum does continue and this stock does continue to trade higher, although there was a bit different of a case last time. There was better short interest data than there is now. So it truly is going to be basically a momentum play. And we'll take a look at the Ortex data and some of the option activity to confirm this. All right, so here we have the live short interest data as of 7 a.m. Eastern time today, and it's up 8.2% in short interest and has another 128,000 shares shorted. I do believe that short interest will continue to climb on this stock as it is at elevated price levels. It's a good time for shorts to get in. The utilization is only 80% currently, and you guys can see it's an 11.29% short interest with 1.7 million shares currently being shorted, and this gives us a 64.85% average cost to borrow, which is pretty high. Now almost none of this short interest data right here is relevant because you can see days to cover is only 0.07. If we compare this 1.7 million number, that's the amount of shares that are currently being shorted, and we just compare this to the daily volume that we saw yesterday of 20 million. That basically means even if all shorts were to cover, it would be very insignificant to the price. It wouldn't cause a price reaction at all. So there's really no reason for me to continue to talk about the short interest data because it's just not going to have a short squeeze. Anyways, taking a look at the historical flow measures for MRIN, you guys can see that there was an uptick in call volume as of yesterday. So some people got in early on this action. The put to call ratio is almost entirely calls at a 0.02. This basically means the lower that the put to call ratio is, the less amount of puts that are on this stock. So people are definitely betting bullish, or people are shorting those call options as well. And you guys can see that it has been pretty high, but then it just spikes down to 0.02 as of yesterday. And just taking a look at the flow breakdown for MRIN, you guys can see it is mostly entirely call premium, but when it goes to bullish versus bear premium, it is a bit more bearish premium, meaning people are shorting some of these call options. And taking a look at all of the expiration dates, you guys can see that October 15th is the expiration date that has the most bullish and bearish activity, meaning that they are going to be pricing in a move before October 15th. You guys can also see this is a breakdown of each strike price. You guys can see the 7.5 strike price has the most open interest on both the bearish and bullish side, with the bullish side obviously outweighing it. And here you guys can see the 7.5 strike price expiring 10/15/2021 is the option that is traded more so than any other option on this chain. You can also see it's the #2 trending ticker on StockTwits, so I do believe that there will be tons and tons of volume as of today, and there's definitely some money to be made. So the main sympathy play to MRIN is BSQR or B square, but I wouldn't touch this one just because we've seen this thing pump in the past, maybe as a sympathy play, maybe as another reason, but typically it'll pump in after hours and then it'll just sell off at market open. So I'd be careful getting into this one. Obviously the technical analysis looks like it's going to fall at open, so definitely be careful with B square. Xela as well, or XELA, is another sympathy play that you probably should be careful with. You guys can see it also pumped at market close after MRIN pumped. Other stocks that I'll be looking at today, and I tweeted this at 7 p.m. yesterday, so if you want this news before it comes out on YouTube, definitely follow me on Twitter, HoopMoneyYT. I'll be paying attention to BLIN, CLNN, CARV, and obviously Xela. Not financial advice. Good luck. Have fun trading today, guys. That's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. That's my breakdown for MRIN, or Marin Software. It's a fun company to trade, but it typically is a momentum stock that does see a very large push, but at the same time has a very large downside risk. So always know your risk when investing in this stock. Obviously it's up 100% in after hours, so if it were to dump off back to the price it was trading at before. That's a 50% downside risk at the current price levels. So you have to know your risk before investing in this stock. There is an opportunity to get some cheap options at market open, but I wouldn't really mess around with them after market open. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. This is a fun stock, and yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like the video if you guys have not already. Subscribe if you're new, and hit those post notifications. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be about it. Also, check out Public if you guys haven't already, using that pinned comment down below. That's about it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.